Hello, hello. Welcome. This is too big. It's too big. It's way too big and it's covering everything. Okay. Okay. And now it's crooked. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Filthy Read. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year is the year of the snake, shedding skin. I was channeling like the year of the snake energy, and the vision that I got was like first like a snake, like slithering through like the gold and the red and like the good luck and very Chinese vibe, and it was like it was all angry and shit, right? But then all of a sudden it it stopped and did like a little cutesy pose. So I feel like this year is kind of maybe is going to start off a little aggressive, a little scary, a little intimidating, a little daunting. But I feel like as the year progresses, things will get cute. I guess cute, sexy, sassy, expensive, luxurious vibe. So the sun is out. So if any of you are going through it right now, if you're sad, you're depressed, you're grieving, you're heartbroken, you're upset, you're in regret, I don't know, maybe you've experienced or are experiencing some sort of a loss or whatever it is, or sadness, deep sadness, confusion, mental fog, over thinking, like random being bombarded by random intrusive thoughts that you can't seem to control or evade because for whatever reason. A lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, a lot of things from the past that may have hurt coming up in your consciousness. Maybe even running into people or seeing people that you used to know. Just this is it's oh. It's a very for some reason this is probably some astrological shit, but for some reason this period of time is very much looking back at the past to see where things went wrong, but instead of doing that, it's like looking to the future or staying in the present moment to review how you can build the best life you can with what you have. Start with what you have. Start with what you got. Even if you believe you don't have much, I guarantee you, if you're on this planet and there's shit around you, you have more resources, and you have more resources available to you than you may be aware of. I'll say a heavy emphasis on having resources available that you might not be aware of or know about, but you have to get out there and align it. You have to be in alignment with it, and you cannot be in an alignment with something or someone that you do not believe exists. It's about having the belief. It's about having the mindset, the belief system that something, like, there's got to be a better way, and then affirming to yourself, there is an alternate way. There's a way to get to what I want or manifest what I want, despite what the resources I have, but you don't need to know what the resources are or where they're coming from, because it's not really for you to plan out or figure out. You just got to work on changing your mind and your belief system. That's the first thing you got to do. I can give you all the fucking money that you want, but if you don't have the fucking plan, if you don't know how to execute, I can even give you the plan. I can give you the money and the plan for whatever minute you're trying to fucking manifest. But if you don't have the skills or the wherewithal or the intelligence or the literacy, or if you don't have whatever it takes to execute the fucking plan or the manifestation, guess what, bitch? It ain't gonna happen. So, all of your manifestations have to start with the belief, the mental clarity, just the belief, the affirmation that this is possible. I don't know how, but I am aligning with it currently, and watch what the fuck happens. Watch what happens. You don't. And this is the gag. You don't even have to like fully believe it when you to say it. I would suggest people start with saying shit out loud as many times as they want to, you know. But you don't even have to fully believe that shit while you're manifesting. You don't have to do that. Just say it fuck shit out loud. And then watch what happens. And kind of go about your day. Go about your life. Doing like regular shit that you're gonna be doing anyway. And watch what happens. You might be surprised about what pops up. Who you meet. What you come across. What you read about. Who you see. What's going on. Like, you're like, what the this is exact. Oh my god. This is exactly. Oh my god. Like be looking like a dumb bitch. Walking into your manifestation, but you have to trust. You have to go. Guess that's going with the flow. Going with the flow doesn't mean you just, you know, don't take action per se, but it's kind of like it's like placing an order with with the forces that be. With like the cosmos or God or whatever, the God source spirit. It's like this is what I need, or this is what I want. I'm gonna place an order in, but then continue to live and enjoy my life. And go shopping for eggs. Well, maybe not eggs. That should be high in America apparently. But go shopping. Go to the park. Go meet that friend who's been trying to hang out with you. Go do something. If doing things that you enjoy is the quickest way to raise your vibration. So do that. And like it can be as small or as big as you want, but we are all here to enjoy our lives in whatever capacity that we can and in the given moment. If you're having a tough time right now, I'm sorry. But I will say you can make another choice if you want to. You have to have the will and the energy. If there's stuff that you want to do or things that you want to manifest or goals that you want to achieve, but you don't seem to have the physical energy to execute, rest is required. If you're in a situation to where you're working too much to where you don't really have time to rest, or like I'm picking up there's somebody watching who like they work a lot, but when they get off of work, whatever situation they go to is not peaceful. It's not peaceful. It's not restful. It causes anxiety. It's like they can't rest properly because of whatever environment they're in. Booby, I'm sorry for you. You have to either find a way or manifest a way to get out of this situation, or send away the source of the anxiety that's in it. Just actually it's the environment itself. It's like the house or the town or the family, or it's the house or something. If there's something about the environment itself that is not it, and you have difficulty resting. But anyway, if any of this resonates with you, or any of you are in a situation where your environment is not... I haven't even pulled the fucking card. I don't know who the fuck... I don't know who the fuck this... I guess this is for all this collective. If you have not already done so, please share my live on your socials so we can get more people in here for healing. I feel like this is going to be... I feel like this is a much needed message, a much needed... people really need to hear this. And I lost my train of thought. Oh, if you are in a situation where you have to change your environment. It's like sometimes, like, for me, when I need to change my environment, what usually happens is, God makes a way for it. But I feel like God, Source, Spirit, Divine is making a way for this collective to exit an unsafe environment. If you're in an unsafe or in the wrong environment, you need to go to like a more fertile land, fertile growth place, whatever the fuck. Um, I feel like that's happening, or it's either happened already, about to happen, or about to happen to you, or you're in the midst of it. But you have to be brave enough. You have to be brave enough to try. Do not be scared to take a leap of faith. Because you don't want to be in a. You don't want to be in a I think a lot of this collective is afraid to be in a situation to where they're so destabilized that they might have to do things because they have no other option. I don't feel like it's gotten to there yet, and I don't feel like that vibration is coming either. So, there's that. Take care of yourself. Aggressive. Now is the time, starting now on this new moon, and this is a conversation that came up between me and a friend of mine. I am not taking personal questions unless you want to send some money. This came up in a conversation with me and a good friend of mine earlier today. We were talking. We were having a hard time with limerence and thoughts of people, and like and self-love and stuff like that, and just having all these we always have deep conversations. And so my spiritual prescription to her, yet again, was to go on an aggressive self-care campaign. What is this? An aggressive self-care campaign? Bitch, it's whatever the fuck you can get your hands on and putting it on or in your body. Or your mind or your spirit. Nourishment. Spiritual, emotional, spiritual, and mental nourishment. But aggressively and actively. Actively, either seeking out things or trying things that are good for you. And that could even be if all you need to do is sit down with some popcorn and ice cream and watch a really, really good movie, a really sad movie, really happy movie with your towel and your robe on. That is included in this. Do things for yourself. Buying things for yourself will bring great returns at this time. Anytime you spend money on yourself at this time will yield great return. You'll get returns on that energy and that money. Quickly, rapidly. So yes, it's really about return. It's about spoiling yourself in whatever ways you can. Simple luxuries. I've been piddling around the house, collecting things to self-care. Whatever is available around in my environment, I'm using it to heal myself. Because I've been hurting. I've been severely under the weather. I'm much better now, but I've been hurting. Not that much, but I'm not a fan of emotional pain like that, or I don't like to feel outside of myself. So I don't really I have all the tools to heal myself like this. I don't stay down for long. Okay. Okay. I was actually thinking about the last big breakup that I had. I think I was sad for 48 hours before I was completely disconnected from the energy. That's how I treat myself, because I don't have time to be sad or crying over something that in retrospect wasn't meant for me in the first place. And I knew I could do better. I don't know. That's why I choose to stay single. Because, do you know what kind of man you would have to be to match my freak? Do you know I don't think it exists. Like I said, if it might. It might be in the lab right now making it. But, okay. Enough of that. I've been having bursts of cleaning. Yeah, same. I piddle around, like I did the floors, you know, I changed the light bulb, I'll do I'll do one thing and then take a break because I really don't have the fucking energy to do a whole lot of stuff anyway. I barely have the energy to do this most days, so if you see me, the sun came out, so if you see me on here, you should be very, very grateful. So first card out, we have the sun. The sun is shining, or the sun is shining on our lives. Somebody may be pregnant or getting pregnant. I'm seeing these babies here. Somebody's oh no. I'm right about that. Oh well. Oh well. It's a deal breaker. Or is it? Anyway. Hey Lala. Yeah, the sun is, happiness is in store. As I feel like, just as dark as it has been for this collective, that's how it's going to be this sun energy is going to get outshined. So again, I feel like, like I was saying, it feels like things are maybe dark and scary and intimidating and dangerous right now, but I feel like there's like a plot twist. It's like a sassy, cunty miracle. Like, it's something about it where you kind of like, it's a wig snatch almost. For some people in this collective, this is like a wig snatch kind of energy where you're kind of like, ah, but it's so good. It's kind of like a cosmic joke. This is like a cosmic joke. It's almost like sorry it had to be at the expense of your mental, emotional, physical well-being. You'll laugh about it later, I'm hearing. You might laugh about it later after you healed from what we've gone through. Like, more fully. Ouch. Yeah. So with the Ace of Cups in ouch, it's like we're being rewarded for the pain. For overcoming the pain, we are being rewarded by spirit with the Ace of Cups here. Some of you may be in a situation where a person, place, circumstance, situation, or scenario like hurt you, but wants to apologize, or they hurt you, or they want to take you out. It's like, I'm sorry I did this shit. Let's go have drinks. For some reason I feel like, okay. If you think you're okay. So like the daydreams, fairy tales, and magic. Like, it's like the fantasy card has come out in a transition. There's something here. It's like there's something here. It's like this is like a vision or a dream or a daydream or a reverie or something that's coming in for this collective. Especially if you're feminine. Like, it's kind of like, okay, not being able to discern between like a legitimate vision or premonition or psychic insight, or if you're just like creating a fantastical scenario in your head that's not gonna happen. And what did I say when I first put up? I'm hearing I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly. It's giving me the vibe of like in this space, if you are imagining whatever you imagine, whatever you can dream of, in a positive thing. I don't feel like this is anything negative or like if you're thinking of like random bad things popping up or like somebody coming to like hurt you or like like, or the building falling down, or if crazy fucking harmful deathly shit is popping in, that is not what this is talking about. This is talking specifically about, say you're, I don't know, playing League of Legends and you're like, oh, and something happens on the, like, you get triggered and like you go on this journey in your head, this imaginative journey where you envision, I don't know, a certain person in a taking you on a date or something, or like you envision yourself getting a job or moving to a new place. Like if you have it, it's like a daydream, a reverie. It's real. It's like beginning new manifestations kind of energy. It's like don't entirely dismiss it. If it's like if it feels, especially if it's making you feel good or inspired or loved or happy in any kind of way. Because even if these visions or reveries are not entirely accurate, the vibrational shift that you experience as a result of taking yourself into them is still beneficial. Does that make sense? It's like when they say being Delulu is the Salulu. If from the spiritual perspective, it benefits your manifestations. If you are able to envision or daydream or reverie a scenario or a situation or your dream person or anything that you want to experience so fully and so clearly that your emotional body can feel what it's like to be in it, watch what happens. Watch what happens. Just watch it. Just watch. Watch what happens. I guess that's how you get into alignment with things that you want. God damn it. I'm being a brat right now. Okay. Does that make sense? Did all that make sense? Okay, it does. Okay. That's so insightful. I'm glad you find it insightful. That's spirituality 101 though. Like that's basic shit. That's level 1. I just heard somebody say, "Oh, she thinks she know everything." I know quite a bit, bitch. Queen of Swords. So, watch your mouth. Yeah, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We need to watch our mouths. There's something. The interest. It's like don't. It's like not starting fights. Not starting fights. Not Okay. After this aggressive self-care campaign, the self-care journey, there are going to be people in our lives who are going to feel the need to challenge us. Or even while you're on the journey, there's going to be people who want to challenge you. And this can, and like this, the aggressive self-care campaign can be for masculines too. Like that's for everybody. Like whatever. Like get your dirty feet. Somebody needs to get their feet scrubbed and clean. Like they need a foot massage. Come on now. Because they're on their feet all day. Yeah, people are gonna want to challenge your ego almost. It's kind of like, because it's like they see you putting so much energy and love and care into yourself in ways that they could never perceive because they don't love themselves that much, and talk about you for it, or snide remarks, like backhanded kind of thing, or like like just like petty petty squabbles, like petty squabbles, or there's a vibration of those kind of things. Don't say anything that you're that you might regret later. Like, be very, don't speak from the Queen of Swords is interesting in that people perceive her as cold and unforgiving, but it's because she speaks and communicates without emotion. She speaks and communicates without emotion. She's like fuck. She's very fuck your feelings. These are the facts, and this is exactly how it is. A lot of people like to put in their beliefs and their thoughts and their emotions into whatever situation. None of that, all that shit's fucking irrelevant. It doesn't fucking matter. This is how it is, and this is what needs to be dealt with, and this is what you need to do it. People don't like that kind of stuff from the Queen of Cups. They don't want to be, it's like people are not, they're not trying to hear it. Or they don't want to hear, it's like, or like they want you to like moderate your delivery or check your tone with them, to like rose color or sugarcoat shit. The Queen of Swords is not going to sugarcoat anything for you ever. And if you're the type of person that requires people to sugarcoat information for you, you need to grow the fuck up. Life is not going to always sugarcoat things for you. It gets really real and really harsh, which is probably why you want things. I feel like people who have been traumatized understand that very well, and so maybe sometimes people want things delivered in a way that is more, that doesn't feel like abuse or something, but like, it's the difference between telling somebody, you need to, it would be, you should probably take a shower because you smell bad, other than, you need to get your funk booty ass in the shower because you smell like shit. See, to me that's funnier to say. That makes me laugh to say that. Everyone won't take it that way. You know, that might make somebody feel worse. But that's not it's not my job to be emotionally responsible for anybody else at the same time. So, do with that information what you will. Queen of Swords. Ow. Ow. Oh, the strength. It looks like we're gathering strength anyway. Like, if you're tired and you don't have the energy or you don't have the strength to do certain shit in this space, don't try to force yourself, because it's not it. You're gonna fuck up. Shit's gonna start breaking. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make careless mistakes. You're gonna misplace things because you're not supposed to be fucking doing it in the first place. And try not to let anybody influence your flow, your behaviors, as far as how you like to get things done. Because it's like a conflict of interest. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like if somebody is like ask you to do something, like, oh, go, I don't know, rearrange that lampshade or whatever. And you go to rearrange the lampshade, right? You go to rearrange the lampshade. And maybe you're taking too long, or you're not doing it in a way that they would have done it, or something like that. And they're being verbal about it, and you're kind of like, I'm going to do this the way that I do it on my time, or else if you have a problem, you do it. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Don't get, and that, I feel like that's when this Queen of Swords energy is probably prone to expose herself, is like stuff like that. It's like people, I don't know. There's an energy around where people want this collective to do things the way that they think, or the way that or follow their belief system, or conform to whatever morals that they made up for themselves that aren't necessarily accurate or real. But because we are who we are, this collective is not a part of the matrix, and probably these people have quite a bit of matrix ingrained into their equilibrium, into their biological source code has been coded by the matrix, so they don't have the capacity yet or ever, either way, to think outside of the box or consider that there's other ways of doing things. Maybe they should just, if they just sit and watch, perhaps, or get out of the way and let things take course, they would see. But again, control issues are people with control issues are a vibration here. Avoidant attachment styles are here. Flat out lying is here. Gaslighting is here. And an avoidance of accountability is the vibration of the people around this collective. Don't take it personally. It has nothing to do with you. Disconnect. And I say that somebody's I feel like there's somebody's having a difficult time talking to the collective right now. There's like a throat chakra blockage. Chakra blockage. I lost my train of thought again. Oh well. See? So you see how I lost my train of thought, and instead of dwelling on it, I moved the fuck on and disconnected from the energy. That's what I was saying. And then it came back. See? Just like that. I just showed you how to do it. I completely forgot the fuck I was talking about as I was talking about it. Dismissed it, and then it came back anyway. If mastering the art of disconnecting from energies or people, it's a really, really hard ability to master. But if you do, you won't be affected by the shit around you nearly as easily. It'll make it much easier to live life on this particular planet. Just disconnect. And disconnecting doesn't mean you don't care about it or that you don't have sympathy or empathy for it. It just means you're not feeling the shit anymore. Like, it's kind of like, okay. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Love, they people call it loving someone from a distance. You love them from a distance, but but when I hear love from a distance, it's like I love you. It's like a space thing, a time space thing. It's like I will love you in the time space that existed when we were together, but now I have moved into a new location to where it just doesn't exist anymore. Not in this space, but it's still over there. Does that make sense? That's the imagery that I see when I talk about it. I guess it didn't make sense because nobody said anything. Oh god, it did. Okay. High Priestess in reverse in the moon in reverse came out on my lap actually. I don't like this combination together. It's like it's almost like somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. Yeah, whoever this is, or this could even be like a collective thing. With the High Priestess in reverse and the moon in reverse, it's almost like there's somebody around who's pretending to have, or maybe people are viewing the collective this way. I think, oh my god, okay. I'm seeing this from multiple perspectives. On one perspective, there is a person or people around the collective right now who is pretending to have more insight or have abilities that they don't have, but they're going to get exposed. They're going to get exposed. They made this High Priestess in reverse may even be saying that she's like the divine feminine, it's almost like this person is like putting on a show, but it's about to be revealed to be it's about she's about maybe whoever this person is may be like put in a situation of like public embarrassment. There's something here about somebody not really knowing, not really having the gift and pretending that they do. They will get exposed. And I feel like this is a vibration that's kind of going around in general. Is that like those of you people on the planet who are pretending to have like secrets and mysteries and abilities that they do not have, for especially for money, if they're trying to like get money out of people, they're going to be exposed right now. But I also feel like there are people around the collective that view us that way. And with the moon in reverse, is about to be revealed that something that we said, something that happened, something that we predicted came true, and they're going to be gagged. And they're going to have to eat their fucking words. Because I feel like whatever was said, whatever we said, whatever this is, somebody's going to get hurt as a result of not believing the divine feminine. And that'll be that. Yeah. It's not fatalistic kind of a hurt, but somebody's gonna get got, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, she said this was gonna happen, and it happened." I guess she is the divine feminine. Yeah, bitch, I am that bitch. I am her, and she is me, and I am she, and we are we. Where's the cheese? Oh, let me shut my mouth. May? Okay. Where's the cheese? Glow up in reverse. Oh, fuck. I think some fall from grace. Yeah, somebody here is going to is this some fucking black magic type shit? This may even be some like black magic type shit. I feel like whoever this person is, this high priestess in reverse, she lied about something. She lied on, okay. I gotta word this right. High priestess in reverse is typically a feminine energy who either uses their psychic abilities and spiritual abilities to hurt people too much, or is somebody who pretends to have insights and abilities that they don't. Or it also comes up in reverse when there's somebody here ignoring their intuition. And it's not that one. This is literally somebody in the collective who is actively working against the divine feminine, we'll say. Because the Queen of Swords is here. And whoever this bitch is about to fucking fall from grace. I feel like right now they think that they're winning, that they think they're on top, and that they won, that they can't be, that nothing's going to happen to them as a result of what they said, what they lied about. But baby, ain't gonna happen. Oh, crossed by the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like the same energy that, she wished on the collective. She's going to be in it. Maybe she's going to be in it. Sick, sad world. Y'all have got to stop fucking with people with psychic and magical powers, spiritual beings. I don't care who you are. I don't care how powerful you think you are. I don't care who your deity is. I don't care what the fuck you practice. Stop fucking with people stop fucking with magical beings. Because there are people that outrank you and you don't even know. I'll say that. Been dreaming about my love lately. Could you erase it? I'm kidding. It's a joke. That's also astrological. I think Venus is going retrograde, and we've just now entered the shadow period. So if you got somebody popping up on your mind, and like all of a sudden, that's why. There might be the Venus retrograde tends to bring up unresolved issues in love and relationships and connections and stuff and partnerships. The world in reverse. Yeah, things don't seem to be moving forward right now. Especially as it pertains to certain connections and relationships and partnerships at this time. There's unfinished business here. There's unfinished business here with the world. The world in reverse just clarified the sun here. I feel like there's unfinished business here, and then things can be much happier than they have been. We'll say that. We'll say that. Again, thank you all for joining me on A Filthy Read. If you have not already done so, please share the live so we can get more bald-headed bitches in here for healing. At the end of this collective reading, the floor will be open to paid personal readings, $5 to $35. Sliding scale. However much you donate will determine how many cards and how much information, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully you understand. Tower in reverse. Again, although it seems that things are coming crashing down, although it seems that things aren't working out, with the Tower in reverse, I feel like they are working out. Some of you may even be unsure. Some of you may even be unsure if you are holding on to a situation that needs to be released. You're gonna have to find out for yourself. Oh shit. You find out. You're gonna have to discover on your own. Like with the moon in reverse here, there's something being revealed. There's something being revealed here. There's something being revealed here. You don't have all the information about your journey or your path right now. So chill out, Girl Scout, okay? And if this isn't a situation about love, connections, partnerships, or stuff like that, this could even be this could be work related. Maybe there's somebody at work who thinks you're unqualified and maybe tried to sabotage you, and it looks like they're getting exposed, and they inadvertently saboteured themselves. Again, if you've been dreaming of a promotion or a house or a game-changing situation, it's coming. You're literally manifesting it. And for those of you who do have psychic gifts, you're literally seeing the shit happen before it happens, because it's being solidified into the physical. Oh. Should I keep going or should I switch to the tea leaves? Crash, you think you have what it takes. If you think you have what it takes, it's not gonna. If you think you, I know, Crash. If you think you have what it takes, sir, you know you just can't come up and pop up and say stuff like this. You like there's a process. So we all know I can't handle you. I thought so. I thought so. You will get destroyed by spiritual forces for even trying me. I don't know if you're ready for that. You don't have to be you don't gotta be squeaky clean, you know. I know we like to get down and dirty, but like I don't think you could the trials and tribulations that spiritual forces seem to put the men in my life through for getting too close to me, and they all fail. So if you think you can do it, sir, if you think you can do it, by all means, but it's not easy apparently, because they get fucked up. Like, it's not funny. I'm not laughing at their pain. I'm laughing at whenever every single guy that I've either been interested in or dated or even hooked up with that has hurt me, betrayed me, lied on me, or whatever. Every last one of those Nickelodeons got fucked up by spiritual forces immediately. Every last one of them. And like very, very like destabilizing, catastrophic type shit. I'd be like, oh my god, y'all niggas need to stop fucking. I know I'm beautiful and shit, but like, you are not ready to. You can't treat me right. Like, you don't know how to. You don't even love yourself. You can't even fucking love me or treat me right. Like, don't do it. He said, I synced it. You probably did. If you were around when I was like seeing that guy with a dark-skinned guy with the dreads, yeah, he got fucked up publicly. I was like, oh my god. I was at home sleep. And I came back and people were like, oh my god, did you hear what happened? I was like, no, bitch. I was like, oh my god. Sorry to this man. And sorry to that girl, too. They both got fucked up. Everybody got caught in the fucked up. Physically, he did. Yeah, I had one get fucked up physically. I had one lose his fucking mind and he's homeless. I had one who he didn't want me. He wasted my time with all these sweet nothings, right? Didn't want me because I was trans. Went straight into a karmic relationship and the bitch fucking took all of his money and ruined his life. I'm like, ooh, but that's what you wanted. You don't get to be sad, nigga. That's exactly what you wanted. You got what you want. Yay! You got what you wanted. Like, don't fuck with me. I'm too loving and compassionate. Don't fuck with me. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You know? Don't force yourself to be better. Don't force yourself to be a better man if you can't do it. Stay where you're at. And I will continue to ascend. Hierophant in reverse. Because you won't follow the rules. Yeah, there's a paradigms and traditions are being challenged at this time. There are relationship dynamics, gender roles, balances of power that are being challenged at this time with the Hierophant in reverse. And I feel like people, places, circumstances, and situations, scenarios that have built their foundations on like outdated traditions or ill-advised morality or even misplaced morality, or like fake morals, or like dogma, religious dogma, toxic Christianity I'm hearing, or any religion, like all those sorts of things right now are being challenged are being challenged by the divine, actually. By the divine. The divine itself, God, his, they, their self, is challenging all these people who claim to be heavenly, who claim to be divine, who claim to have the answers, and challenging them with situations and people who need help, and seeing how the fuck they act and treat another human being. It's the gag of the century. Like this is like the greatest show in the galaxy, watching to see if Earth is going to be able to make this shift back to being more feminine. It's we'll see. We'll see. He said, "Hey now, don't look at me." Actually, you, as far as men go, as far as masculines go, Crash, I feel like you have a good shot of like not getting fucked up. You have a good shot at not getting fucked up. But you would be a really fun husband to have. I think we'd have a lot of fun. Two of Wands here. It's where to go next. I feel like there's a situation coming up to where it's like, now I'm hearing a place to call home. I feel like a lot of this people in this collective are really trying to find an environment or a place to settle. Even if what the fuck? Even if you're like settled in one place, but you still travel around. But there's this Two of Wands is giving me like which direction. I'm seeing two different directions, or maybe three. A little bit of it may be even this also could represent some it's not knowing which way to go. Okay. The Mormons trying to convert me over here. Mormons are funny. I think that the shit that Mormons believe in their book is it's like, because I think I first heard about like Mormonism in like the Bill Meyer whatever documentary Religulous, and I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me that there are this many people that are not only invested spiritually and emotionally, but invested financially into this institution that believed you could have magic diapers or some shit to keep you from bullets and knives. I didn't believe it. And then like I saw that was it South Park made the made the musical about it, and I almost fucking died. I'm like, oh my god. But it's real. And I don't knock people for their beliefs at all. I'm a true spiritualist at heart through and through. Everybody has the right and the privilege should have the right and the privilege and the freedom to believe and express their divinity in whatever way is comfortable for them. Except if it becomes harmful to other people. I don't care what you believe. Because all of it is right and all of it is wrong at the same fucking time. Get into that. That's the truth. It's all right and it's all wrong. So it's like, take your pick. I could say I could see you pretending to be converted into into Mormonism, just to fucking like investigate and see what the fuck they had going on. I easily see you doing that and documenting the shit and like documenting it on the low. Like later, and then like posting it later after you like exit the situation. Because I don't know I don't know if Mormons are strapped, or they have some sort of like I don't know, Abrahamistic martial arts or something. I don't know, I don't know, a steaming grits ball. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they do. I don't know what their self-defense tactics looks like. So, lovers in transition. So there's definitely a situation. The cards are definitely speaking about a romantic, intimate lovers situation. Could be twin flame related, soulmate, divine counterpart related, or if not, this is certainly coming into union with people, a person or people who have your best interest at heart. But are you ready to take the leap? I'm thinking, are you ready to take that leap? Are you ready to take the leap? Are you ready to take that leap? Some of you will be, some of you will not be. I think everybody, if you're a part of this collective, I feel like you're already in alignment with it anyway. I feel like this lovers in transition are the people around you. It's like you're deciding on whether or not these people are these people can be in your life long term like that. And I feel like the people around you are thinking that as well. Like, can I have this person like in my life for good or not? Which is like, I think that's healthy, you know? Because like those of us in this collective, we can be quite triggering to people who are not vibrating as high, who are not who haven't done the same kind of work. They think they have, but they haven't. Is that it? Wait, is Adagio here too? I don't know, is he? I know Sarah. Hey, Sarah. I don't know, is he? Misha? Hey, Sarah. I think that's it. Yeah, but I feel like this as dark and scary and uncertain and like mentally foggy and chaotic and depression, as much as that shit is going on right now. You said triggering people. Oh my god. I feel like it's not, with the Twine in reverse, I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think it's going to be this year is going to be that difficult. For those of you, again, this is specifically for people in this collective who are healing and dealing, loving, being, loving themselves, like loving people. If you're doing the fuck you're supposed to be doing mentally and spiritually, you're good. Everybody else, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on with everybody else, and nor do I care. It's not my business. I don't care about what is that. I'm not desensitized. I'm not being insensitive or no compassion for the suffering of other people. I just don't. I can't anymore with the stupid shit. I don't. Because I'm not gonna argue with a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna have a debate with a box of hair. I'm not. People have made up their minds about what they believe to be true, and their perspective cannot be evolved. They don't. I was thinking about this last night. The fear of cognitive dissonance and the catastrophe that could ensue if someone were to find out that, and this is giving Hierophant in reverse, if someone were to find out that everything that they believed, every foundation that they built their life on, any relation, the closest relationships that they have had were built on lies or inaccuracies or atrocities that they couldn't imagine. Because we always want to view our beliefs and the people around us in a positive light, but it's like the vibe of you like maybe it's like somebody growing up their entire life thinking that this person was their parent or whatever for, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 years, and then finding out at the end of their life that that wasn't their biological parent, we'll say. And that person, and there's going to be the person who understands and accepts unconditional love fully and won't be bothered by it that much. And there's the person whose identity and sense of self and belief system and core belief systems and self-worth, self-value were so tied up into the relationship and the beliefs about who they are, they get completely fucking destroyed and go crazy. There's no in-between. And there is an in-between. And there are people, that, are upset at first, but it takes time for them to choose the path of unconditional love, But a lot of people aren't willing to take that risk, aren't willing to take that journey of finding out, of being like, okay, well, my belief system has been crushed and destroyed, and but people around me are actually evil. Are actually, there was a movie about something like this where, I don't know the name of it, maybe y'all do, where the society was it was this weird futuristic society that was in a bubble, and it's when kids get a certain age, they would have some sort of random lottery or random draw or something of who gets what job and who gets who gets to go. It's a placement system. And there were kids who would get to go to the elsewhere. And to get chosen to go to the elsewhere was a great honor. Right? And people are oh my God, the elsewhere. Long story short, it turns out the elsewhere, they would strap these kids to this thing and inject them with the fucking poison and kill them and burn their bodies. And at the end, everybody finds out what's going on. And the guy, the doctor's crying because he didn't know what the fuck was. He would just inject them with the stuff and they would go to sleep and kind of get shot out of this little chute to wherever else. And he starts crying, and his cognitive dissonance. His cognitive dissonance is heartbreaking because he's sitting here thinking that he's sending these children to a place of prosperity and beauty, but he's literally is lethal injection on children, and it's gag, and I feel that is what some people on the planet are going through. This cognitive dissonance is making them fucking go crazy. It's making them go crazy. I am not beholden to my belief system so tightly to where they can't be adjusted. I I am very fluid with my belief system, my spiritual practices anyway. So like I'm not really stuck to one singular type of thing. I like to read about everything. I like to practice anything that, I can have access to. You have to consider when you're being fluid with your spirituality and your practices, you have to be cognizant that everything is not for you. That you have, and you need clearance, you need access. There's practices and modes and motives in place to make sure that you don't get fucked up when you go to practice something you don't understand. They got shit in place. That is why they have all these rules and shit for like hoodoo and voodoo and whatever the fuck else that you have to be initiated. So so you don't get fucked up. So you don't get fucked up. So that nothing fucked up invades the fucking magical space. But I digress. I just started rambling and nobody stopped me. It looks like most of the people left though. Like, I don't want no spiritual knowledge. I want to hear about my man who's cheating on me. I want to hear about my lover. Bitch, grow up. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. I want to know if he's cheating on me. I want to know what he thinks about me. Grow up. Grow up! I mean, that's how I feel about it. Seahorse family matters. So you are someone you are connected to, are going through some family issues. I'm hearing role reversals. Because what's interesting about like the seahorse is that like the male seahorse is the one that gives birth to the children. So it's lit, which then I start. So that's like that's a role reversal as it pertains to humans, but also to the seahorse is completely fucking natural. This is why I keep telling. Okay, even nature fucking is not linear like that. Anyway, there's something about that gender roles, role reversals, maybe family dynamics almost coming into play. Maybe it's like, or it could be like somebody, maybe you lost someone in your family or somebody did, and people are having to like take on the roles of the person that passed or something like that. It could take it however it resonates. The vine, seek out information that will help you. And the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Try to show people grace. Especially if you are in this collective. Try to show people grace if they fall short of your expectations. First of all, we shouldn't be having any expectations of the shit around us in the first place because we're not in control of anything. Because expectations come from control or management and people are not, at least people not in your personal life are not to be controlled or managed or boxed in to make them palatable for your presence or consumption. Everybody's different. Fucking deal with it and move on. If you can't deal with it, then you don't need to be in their life. You should never request someone to be in your life on your terms because you're not going to do it for them. It's not fair and it's not right. It's not accurate thing to do. You show people grace if they don't. Yeah. Especially with the vine. The vine here says seek out information that would help you. Especially if it's simply because they don't know some shit. Especially if it's simply because they don't know. So just keep in mind, like, they don't fucking know this shit. And I mean, and if they're interested, point them in the right direction. Maybe there's some shit that you don't fucking know. Maybe there's some shit that you don't know, or maybe even if there's like somebody disappoints you, and they're like, and they, I don't know, maybe I don't have a disease or something, or a disorder or they're in a situation that you don't understand, look up information about it so that way you don't hold a grudge. So there's no resistances or bad blood or the way to seek understanding. Seek understanding first seek understanding first. We'll say that. Let's seek understanding first. Okay. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Pleasure with a close friend. Pleasure with a close friend. Actually, I don't think it's that sensual at all. I just felt like being extra. Or maybe it is. I don't know. For some of you it is. For some of you some of you it is. I don't know. For some of you it is. For some of you some of you it is. Also, I feel like this is simply spending time, like, instead of focusing on people who irk your nerves, instead of focusing on people or situations that, you know, irk your nerves, disagree, need willful ignorance, like kind of that shit. Focus, like, go hang out with people that you resonate with. It'll raise your vibration and change your perspective about the people on the planet. It'll raise your vibration and change your perspective about the people on the planet. There's quite a few of us in varying degrees and intensity sprinkled about the planet. I know those, for me, sometimes it feels very, I feel very, I'm not susceptible to, like, loneliness. I'm never lonely because I enjoy my own energy. But it's like, it kind of sucks. I'm the only one in the space, right? At least in this space. And not just like the house, but like around. But I have friends. I have different types of magical being friends. But I haven't really found anybody who's like similar to me. Not no man. I don't think this comes in masculine. If it does, show it to me so I can be gagged. Careful what you wish for. I'm always lonely. Oh no! Is that Sony? Why are you always lonely? That's that's kind of like a complex situation on live right now. I'm kind of tired. Tonight in this reading, don't ask me no fucking questions about your personal life. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what we have spoken about right now in this scenario? Hills, obstacles to overcome. Yep. I feel like with your close relationships, I feel like it's important to realize that you're gonna fight. You're gonna have obstacles. There's gonna be ups and downs. But if you important to realize that you're gonna fight. You're gonna have obstacles. There's gonna be ups and downs. But if you love them, you don't give a shit. It's like, but like, realistically, if something happened, like they were hurt or died or something, you would be fucking devastated. You would be devastated. It wouldn't feel good to you at all. You're like, oh, I wish I would have. And then you'd be looking like Boo Boo the Fool over some, like, because there was so much that was left unsaid or undone or unexpressed. All because you fell out. All because you fell out over some bullshit. Some petty stuff or something that could have been resolved if one or both one party, the other party, or both parties, made an effort to reconcile. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but love always wins. LAW. Love always wins. Love always wins. LAW. Love always wins. It's a cosmic law. Always. There's nothing anybody can fucking do about it. Okay. It keeps freezing on me. I think because I don't know why. I hope I whatever. So the last live that I did was really, really, really good. And I went to watch the playback. Maybe it's time for me to get off the live because oh wait, at this time, is there anybody who would like a personal reading? Sliding scale, $5 to $35 hairs. There's the payment information. I'm only gonna wait a few minutes for you to decide what the fuck you want to do. I'll be here. Happy New Year. Happy Year of the Snake. Happy New Year. I read once. I tried to learn how to say it in Mandarin, but I couldn't. I need to practice it more because I feel like I'm gonna run into a lot of Chinese people, and I want to be able to like say it. Hey, girl. Nobody? Okay. If nobody wants a personal reading, nobody wants to donate for a reading. On that note, this feels more like the New Year than the Western New Year does, the American New Year does, or the rest, like the other New Year. The Lunar New Year feels better for me personally, to be honest. I do, but you can. Oh, you already have a reading coming. Yeah, I got you. I just have to get my energy together, girl. To be honest, I've been. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. See, I'm happy that I have people I can talk about this kind of shit. Like, you're one of them. I'm happy I have people I can talk to this shit about with. And not only do they understand, but they don't think I'm fucking nuts. I don't give a fuck if somebody does think I'm nuts. I don't care what people think of me. Okay, what you eat don't make me shit. What you eat don't make me shit. Okay, well, on that, if you have not already done so, please go on YouTube, because I upload these lives when they fucking work. I upload these lives onto YouTube when they work in their full entirety, so you can rewind, fast forward, pause it, take notes, whatever. Yeah. Be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflection.